Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. It's been a minute, but that's okay. We got stuff to do sometimes. But in the span that I wasn't making videos, I was still making stuff. And I've had a lot of people on the Instagram ask questions about this little project that I done in front of you. It's like just carving practice for the most part, but I got thinking about crafting one thing and it led to another. So this is what everybody's talking about. And if you want to see older stuff, if you go on, if you have Instagram at Bushcraft Koso, you can see all of the other past stuff on this. But this is a screw, so depending on which way you turn it, you know, it's out and in. But the way I did it was I was trying to think of the easiest way to do this, and that meant the hardest part, of course, was going to be the threads. In my mind, that was going to be super hard to get threads inside this unless you cut it and open it and then carve them on each side and then put it back together. So we used one thread or nipple or stud or whatever you want to call it. I'm not exactly sure what this would be called in this situation, but you need a fairly thick piece. Something, the thinner it is, if you start putting this in there, it'll wobble really bad. So the thicker this piece is, the better it's going to hold, what would you say, linear like. So keep your thickness of your material in mind. So the thicker, the more, the less play you're going to have in it, like this. Uh-oh, chickens are fighting. The thread in this piece, your threads need to be slightly larger than what the little stud is in there, and I just used a piece of oak. The hole needs to be approximately the same outside diameter of this. So the inside diameter of this, outside diameter of this. And then you carve your thread in it, and then put this in here with no pin, and then once it's inside, you put your pin in. Just slide your pin in until you start feeling some tension on your threaded piece, and then hold it in place and move your threaded piece back and forth. And then once you get this in the position that you think it should be, I put a pin in it so it can't move. Because what happens if you don't pin this and you have high spots and low spots in this, when you turn it, it'll push that out. So that's where the pushing it in and getting it in a place where you can move it back and forth before you secure this down is important. Uses for this, I'm sure there's something, but it was for fun, really, just to try to make something and see how it would work. The block part with the pin in it, I end up using in another piece for a locking dowel. So the dowel slide in and turn, and you lock it. You can't pull it back out. And then if you turn it, it'll unlock it. So there's like a L cut into this piece, long ways, and it slides back and forth. I'll have to do a video on it. It's kind of hard to explain. This is not very complicated to make at all. It is kind of complicated to talk about, I guess, because the terminology may not be correct. I'm not really, we'll call this piece, it's essentially a nut, but it's a block with a dowel or a pin or a stud or whatever you want to call it with a threaded piece inside of it. You know, I don't know, you can call it whatever you want, I guess. But this is, in past videos I've done these things called flim bobs, and it's just a practice piece. All it is knife skills and agility, and kind of how you perform with a specific cutting tool. And this is basically the same. You could make some sort of simple machine with it, and I may do that eventually too, but it's great carving practice. But yeah, that's basically it. It's not nothing crazy. You know, the more slop you have in your carving, the more it's going to wobble around in there. But the more slop it has, the easier it's going to go through. You know, the tighter it is, of course, it's going to be harder. And you'll notice that when you twist the threaded part through, it'll burnish certain places where it's tight, and you just go through and trim that off. Pretty simple. But there you go, for everybody that was wondering. The little Bushcraft screw bolt thing. Anyway, look, appreciate the support, y'all. You can check out all of the older stuff, like I said, at Bushcraft Kelso on Instagram, bushcraftkelso.com for gizmos and gadgets. And until next time, later.